And we're presenting another episode of Leave a Message After the Tone. My name is Leslie Harrison. I'm here with my co-moderator, Chauncey Niles. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Chauncey Niles. I just recently graduated with my bachelor's in healthcare administration, and I'm a volunteer for Community Bridges to Success Incorporated. And I guess I've been here since we started when we were painting pots in the back of the building, and now we're here almost 6 years later, and we're doing podcasts and having SYU people.
Okay, and today we're speaking with the co-owners for 719 Salon and Spa. I'm here with Kriissy Kelly and Lonae Davis, and we're also going to have someone else stop in. Kriissy?
Okay, so I'm a hairstylist. I co-own the salon with two other of my friends that we started the salon. I've been doing hair since I was about 12, but I got my license almost 6 years ago. And this is my bread and butter. This is how I make my money. This is how I take care of my son. And it's just me.
Okay. So my name is Lonae Davis. I'm a hairstylist. I go to school right now. I just started recently. I go to cosmetology school. And yeah, I've been doing hair since I was like 17. My first business was selling hair when I was 16, and then I got into doing hair. And yeah.
Thank you.
Well, my name is Janine. I provide sugar and hair removal services. I started off as a makeup artist, and then I started doing manicures, and then I thought that I wanted to have a one-stop shop, so it pushed me to provide just about all beauty services except hair. And I wanted to establish a place where we could it's a place in the community that we could come to and experience good customer service, one-stop shop to save you time and energy, and let it be more like a community of women.
And I like that. And I do want to say I come here.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that sense when I do come here. There's a sense of community. And I like the fact that you're with young and old and everybody's offering something different. And you're sitting in your chair and you're getting a little drive-by, ear hustling, knowing what's going on and what's happening. But it's all in love. And I do get a sense of community when I come here. What do you do about your mental wellness? What happens when things aren't going well as far as with the business, or you had a bad week, or things that you're trying to catch up on, or going back and forth? Do you make regular checkups? Your eating habits? I can only imagine that working in the salon, it's a lot of hours. You're on your feet. You know, how does that play a part?
There's days when we don't eat.
We don't eat. And I come straight to the salon like, Kriissy, you ate today?
And the food will be sitting there for hours.
Yes.
Like, we'll order, and the food will be sitting there for hours, and we just have to nibble on it between our clients, or it just be hectic sometimes.
Yeah, and then with bad weeks, I really try not to think negatively about it, because when I have a bad week, I just think God is telling me this is my time to relax. Because when I have to work, I work very hard and I'm on my feet all day. So it's I feel like I won't get a break. So when I finally do get a break, I kind of, I don't let it get to me too much, because I know God has a plan for me. So I just keep, trying hard and pushing forward. Social media plays a big part. So when I have a slow week, I just be like, oh, because, as hairstylists, we have to be content creators too. So sometimes we just get backed up in all of our content. So the days that I don't work, I try to find content days basically.
Well, me specifically, I can relate to her because I know at a certain point, especially the beginning, it's you want to get to the bag, you want to make all the money, But as time passes, you realize that your self-care, if you're not doing the proper self-care for yourself, is going to reflect in your work. If you didn't eat, your hands are feeling jittery, and whatnot, it's a reflection of your work. And if you're not producing good work, your clientele may slow up. So it's just like a snowball effect. but I'm still working on trying to make time for myself. I do, but maybe not as much as I should. But it's really important. It's really important, especially I'm trying to create a community of women to make them conscious of the importance of incorporating self-care into your lifestyle and taking time for yourself, because if you don't make time, you will never have time for anything, especially if you have children at home. You know, just having a family is a lot of work on women, so it's a must. It's a must.
You have questions?
Yes, I do have questions. I guess one piece of advice you would give to a young woman starting out, just deciding if she wants to get into the business world, or even if she just wants to just fresh off, like just out of high school, you know, trying to navigate life and stuff like that.
I would say do it. Just do your research. One, like, do all the research that you can. Just be knowledgeable in what you want to do, and then just go for it. Even if it's like taking a little step here, or you're doing it on your cousin or your mom or your cousin, even on yourself, like nails you could do on yourself. I would say invest in yourself. Know if that's what you want to do for real, and then start from there. But if you don't start, you'll never start. Like, just literally.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree, because you know, like with businesses, it's like we were just talking about, it takes a lot on your mental. So like, if you do decide to do a business, make sure you really want to do it and you have a passion for it, you know, because there's a lot of fields you could get into, but some people just see stuff on social media and then just jump right into it, but they don't know what comes behind it. So I really just feel like if you feel like you're ready to prepare yourself into something, like Kriissy said, definitely do your research, because you never know what you're getting yourself into before, you know. So make sure you get licensed for whatever you do. I really feel like since I started my business so young, I definitely feel like I wasted time, because cosmetology school is only a year. So, you know, I'm 20 now, so I feel like, you know, if I would have did it, I would have been 10 steps ahead. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, so at least I'm still, you know.
And I wanted to ask that about you, because that's what I found so interesting, your age. How did you decide to come into a brick and mortar, into a store? Did you have, or to have your own business here? Did you have a business plan? What was the mindset where I'm going to come out of my apartment and come into here? Because now you have an overhead.
Yeah.
So how did that come?
Alright, so when I started doing hair, I was like 17. I was doing it out of my house, and then COVID came. So like, you know, I took a toll, because my dad didn't want nobody in the house, my mom didn't want nobody in the house, everybody was scared of getting sick, you know. And my dad, he's like, he made me get the shot at everything. Like, he was not playing, you know. So, you know, one day it was just like, you can't be doing hair. Like, I guess he's seen how frequently girls is coming to my house. So he was like, you know, this in and out is like crazy, you know. Like, what am I going to do? So he's just like, you know, basically like, leave.
So you kind of fell into this.
Yeah, I kind of fell into it.
Plan.
Yeah, because I was not thinking about moving. Like, I was like, you know what, I'm good right now. I'm doing hair out the house, you know, like, my clients coming to me. I kind of thought, you know, I was young. But now looking at it, I'm kind of glad that I went into a space, because people, when you're working out of your house, I feel like they have some type of, like, they could play with you mindset, because like, you know, they feel like you working out your house, like you can't,
Unprofessional.
yeah, it's unprofessional. They try to pick any little thing, but like, yeah, I just honestly, when I first moved into my first booth, I was on the east side, so it was costing me like $30 to get over there from the west side of Harlem, and then I only had money for 1 week. So I don't know how I kept up with it, but like, you know, I just kept going, you know, and I didn't let none of that get to me or affect my mental health. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna push through it, It's just right now,
Mhm.
you know, it's always, you know, a good side at the end. So, yeah.
I wanted to ask you because you touched on community, you know, and this being basically or creating a safe space for women. When it comes to like doing your hair, you know, this is also breast cancer month. I don't know whether you have clients that deal with challenges of hair loss or going through any type of chemotherapy or radiation, or just when you having the safe space of that I'm not feeling well, or things that are going on in the home, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked, you know. How do you handle your clients?
Well, first I need to make sure that my clients feel comfortable with me. And we have a really close relationship. And as I move up within the industry, I try to build my network, because if clients are telling me like their personal business, I want to be able to help. So it doesn't matter if they need someone to do their hair or they need a new GYN. I want to be like that go-to beauty professional who they can call and say, oh, Janine would know, Janine would have a solution, or Janine could connect me with someone. So it's really important for me to build my network, because I have, you know, people with dealing with all types of situations, and if you don't know anyone, you kind of feel helpless. You know, people just telling you their business for no reason, because you don't ask to be, but you are a therapist.
Yeah.
You know, you get a lot of people's business. So that's really important to me, building my network so I can help other people with whatever challenges that they have. Because if it is a community, you want to be able to talk to your sister, you know, let people know, especially if it's just your husband and your kids at home. You can't really confide the way you need to.
You're right.
Oh, did you want me to answer the question about the
Yes.
young people? As far as young people, if you know what you want to, whether you know what you want to do or not, I think it's important that you volunteer. You assist as much as you can, because no money can amount to the amount of rooms or doors that will open for you when you volunteer and you show people how serious you are. That's important. And if you're not sure, volunteering and assisting is going to help you find your niche.
Yeah.
So just trying to get out there, especially if you, like for me example, I was raised in the Bronx, and I never left the Bronx until high school. I was forced to learn and, you know, have a different way of thinking, but I had to go to high school in the city to have a different mindset of things. So try to get out of your environment.
Yeah.
That's a good piece of advice.
Okay, so my question would be, how do you keep up with the latest beauty trends? Like, obviously everything kind of falls on social media, and you can find out what people are doing and the newest things, but you also kind of always want to be unique with things, because if everyone's always doing the same thing, sometimes it can feel like as if you're standing in a bread aisle and everyone's just getting the same bread. So that's just like, I guess one of the things. I guess that's how do you tie in keeping up with the latest beauty trends with like also being creative?
I would definitely say I do watch a lot of TikTok. So I pretty much see stuff on TikTok. Another thing I like to do is like look at mood boards. Like Pinterest has really good mood boards. So like maybe I'll search up like new 2023 hairstyles, or like sometimes I'll have clients come up to me with suggestions. So I'm just open to anything.
Did you want to go?
I would say, honestly, my clients keep me up with the beauty trends. They will bring in their pictures or what they want their hair to look like, or a style they wanted to try, and I'll be open to trying it. And then I'll, you know, if I don't know how to do it with like what I have, I will. Nay is younger than me. Nay is like, she's right next to me. We work side by side, so she is always there when I need to ask her for something, or she can ask me for something, or I can see like, you think I should do it like this, or no, I should do it this way. And I would say that's how I keep up. Yeah, and also social media.
Yeah, we be sending each other TikToks back.
That's so important because you have like the older and the younger perspective. I subscribe to magazines. Yeah, and I'm just always trying to see like what's going on, and then somehow something in my brain will click like, this might be the next thing to become popular, or how can I be even more innovative than this, and all like the new devices and products. It's good to know about that because sometimes a lot of people don't know about things until they become popular. So you also want to be your client's go-to. I learn a lot from my clients as well, but sometimes I want to be like their go-to and they are not aware. Like, okay, so what will look? What look should I go for? Is nails, makeup, or anything?
This will make the third year that I think you've been here for 2 years, right? Prior to that, you were at the other salon. This is the third year that you would be participating in our breast cancer awareness campaign, that's another way of bringing in your community and servicing your community, knowing that sometimes you don't know what your customers are going through. Maybe they haven't shared it, or when they actually come, their hair is not, or doing really well, and you don't really know. You don't know whether it has to do with medication. You don't really know what they're going through unless it is that they share it with you. But I think when they come into a salon that they see during a month of just as breast cancer awareness, that you're collecting hats and scarves and wigs, and that you understand the importance of that, and you're letting your clients know, hey, be aware, because it's not so much what you're giving, it's the education of, did you get your mammogram? Have you checked on yourself? Also because we do know, like getting your hair done, the chemicals, your nails, with with the gels, and all the things that we do to keep up with the style sometimes can be at risk for us. So it's letting your community know, hey, let's educate ourselves, let's empower ourselves, let's do mammogram parties, or be there to support our community, and just know that we got to take care of ourselves. So I just I wanted to give you a shout out and say thank you, because that's something that you do every year, and you've always been one of our sponsors. So once again, 718 is our sponsor with what we're doing for our breast cancer awareness initiative. You have any questions?
I guess, what is your top 5 products that you use, even on yourself or just on your clients?
Products in general, my top 5. As far as like right now, I've been using, and it's not like as far as hair, I'll start with hair. I would say Even Spray is like number 1. Like I need that almost for everything I do, basically. For ponytails, for like wig installs, it's a good holding spray. It's I would say that's
affordable. Affordable.
Yeah, and it's affordable.
You can find that.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. Yeah, that's true. You can slick your little you don't need much. I would say that's top, and a hot comb. A hot comb is like needed.
A lot of people don't
hot comb and wax stick go together like bread and butter.
I definitely, one thing that I am obsessed with since it came out and it's new is definitely the HD caps.
Oh yeah.
HD caps are a lifesaver. Like the other wig caps is so thick, and the HD cap just blend regardless.
It's like you almost have a pantyhose.
Yes, or even if you mess it up, it's still blending. Like, you know what I mean? There's no wrong way to melt an HD cap.
What is the HD cap? I'm lost. What is that?
It's the wig cap.
It's like a thinner cap.
Yeah.
That makes you look bald.
Another product I'll say is probably, let me see. Probably the glue I use. That's the only glue that works for me since I started doing wigs. Probably Erica J. definitely.
Black owned business.
Yeah, black
owned.
owned business for sure. And it definitely is better than most schools I tried. Yeah.
5 is a lot.
Yeah, I don't have 5.
I would,
I'm trying to.
I would say sunscreen
Yeah.
for your face and your hands. Rose water for your hair and your face. I can't think of many right now.
So if you were going out, like when you're leaving your house, you're running out, what is the one thing you have that's always going to be in your bag? Like,
Hand sanitizer.
Fancy lip
hand
I need
sanitizer.
something for my lips, yeah.
Yeah,
I
fancy lip
need something
gloss.
for my lips.
You know
I
what?
don't like lip gloss. It's
My-
too sticky.
Yeah.
Alright, look, hear me out. I hate sticky lip gloss, but Fenty lip gloss is perfect.
It's like buttery.
Yes, and my new favorite is the Dior lip oil. Amazing.
Laneige, I don't know that's how, but they have lip oil, which is good, and it comes like in like little tubes. But I'm a Blistex girl forever.
Yeah.
Blistex or Carmex. I need a little medicated. I need to know that something's working, and I hate having skin on my lips.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have like a little hang.
That works for me. Yeah, that's one thing I need. Like I will go crazy if my lips is dry.
I think face oil, like the Korean skincare, they use a lot of face oils, the oil cleansers. If you need like hydration, after like using a week after using that, you'll notice a big difference in your skin. You'll have more of a glow as well.
I know that, so just to speak about myself, my hair has gone through different